Kern County Raceway Park, Saturday night, May 30th, 2015. Veterans Appreciation Night at the races here at KCRP. We kick things off with the NASCAR Late Model Main Event number 1. Caution on lap 11, contact between the number 1 of Paul Ebersbacher and the number 98 of Glenn Cook. On the ensuing restart, green flag is in the air and it's a drag race into turn number 1. Lance Wilson takes advantage on the restart and makes a pass for the lead. The driver of the number 15 car, Lance Wilson, wins Late Model Main Event number 1. Next up, the buzzin' bumblebees of the NASCAR mini stocks on the track. Pettit's gonna muscle his way to the inside and take over the lead out of turn number 2. Pettit's brake rotors aglow late in the race for the NASCAR mini stocks. Pettit's handling starting to go away, allowing Stacey Evans in the yellow 22 machine to get right up on his rear bumper and challenge for the lead. Out of turn number 4, it's a drag race to the finish line, and the number 15 of Terry Pettit hangs on for his second main event win of the year. Next up, the future stars of racing, the Junior Mini Dwarfs. These are the 5 to 8-year-old racers. Early on, Tristan Pettit in the orange 15 car would have the lead. Here comes the 07 of Cale McClinney. Makes a pass on the outside of Pettit to take over the lead. Another dominating performance by the driver of the 07, Cale McClinney, gets the win and extends his points lead. Up next at Kern County Raceway, the Senior Mini Dwarfs, the 9 to 13-year-old racers, and we're underway. This race would be dominated by young ladies. And there comes your points leader, the number 17 of Kersey Young. Young would begin her march towards the lead. A pass on the outside for the lead, Kersey Young to the front. 3 race wins in a row for the driver of the number 17, Kersey Young, as she wins the Senior Mini Dwarf main event. A great lineup of racers would be up next in the INEX Legends division. Jeremy Wood in the 22 car begins his march towards the front. Wood now up to second place on the rear bumper of the 17 of Eric Olson. Wood, with a beautifully executed bump and run in the apex of 1 and 2, takes over the lead from Eric Olson. From that point on, it would be all Jeremy Wood in the 22. Jeremy Wood from Tracy, California, comes to Kern County Raceway and wins the INEX Legends main event. A very special treat for some of the crew members of the NASCAR late model teams at Kern County Raceway. And whoa, trouble early for the number 8 of Ryan Ebersbacher. Can't keep control out of turn number 2 and collects the 51 of Milton Stubblefield. Debbie Hill in the 16 and the 17 of Roy Leiniger wind up crashed on the back straightaway wall as well. So it's 4 cars for 15 laps in the KCRP crew race. The 17 of Roy Leiniger starting to make his move towards the front. He gets by Collins for the lead. Nobody would catch the number 17 of Roy Leiniger, late model main event number 2. A 12-car invert would see the number 51 of Racing Vernon on the pole again. The number 4 of Brian Richardson swings a little high. There's a problem on the number 4 car. A broken rotor would put the number 4 of Brian Richardson out of late model main event number 2. Starting to work their way towards the front now, the number 15 of Lance Wilson and the 44 of Eric Richardson. Wilson to the lead. Wilson and Eric Richardson side by side into turn number 1. Door handle to door handle, contact is made. Wilson slides up into the outside retaining wall, ending his night. Vernon to the lead now. The 51 car out in front off of turn number 4, earning his first ever late model main event victory, the 51 of Racing Vernon. This Saturday night, a triple threat at Kern County Raceway. NASCAR Racing, Cal Spa Supermoto, and the Shocker Monster Truck crushing cars. Super Stocks, Spec Mods, Bandoleros, Mini Dwarfs, Supermoto, and Shocker. Gates open at 4 with racing at 7. NASCAR action and family fun. 5 divisions plus Cal Spa Supermoto and the Shocker Monster Truck. This Saturday night at Bakersfield's home to NASCAR and more. Kern County Raceway. Brought to you by Budweiser, Coca-Cola, and General Production Service.